Okay, we're here in East Kentucky. This is Eastern Kentucky is the channel. I call it East Kentucky. I'm back out here with my Himiway cruiser e-bike. Okay, nobody in Kentucky knows what an e-bike is. Electric bike. They think it's something for sissies or something for little girls to ride, stuff like that. Well, I got one about a year ago, and I gave a small review on it, and maybe I didn't say as much as I should have said on the last one, so I'm going to make another video here and show everybody exactly what is good about this bike. This is Himiway cruiser. I haven't rode it since the last video. Let me back up. Himiway cruiser. It does, I mean, these bikes, it's not a mountain bike, and it does look kind of funny. You know, it don't look bad. But I want to talk to you guys for people that's searching what to buy. They got new Himiway Cruiser Zebras, new Himiway Cruiser 2021, 22 models, and from an owner's standpoint, I've owned this bike and I've rode it a lot, 300 miles. I've had no issues except for brakes. I got a lot of hills, very hilly terrain here in Eastern Kentucky, and I burned through brakes, back brakes, really bad. Haven't replaced them yet, but you can adjust them, and I keep adjusting, and they're getting to where they almost don't hold now, so I need to order new brakes. They're just mechanical brakes, they're not hydraulic brakes, but the Himiway Cruisers are $1,600, $1,500, something like that. And if you're wanting an e-bike and you have this $1,500, $1,600 that you can spend on it, I think the new Himiway Zebra is $1,800. But Himiway, from my experience, is a good company. You know, they say that $1,500 to $1,800 is a budget e-bike, but that's a lot of money to a lot of people, especially it's a lot of money to me. And so I was really nervous when I bought it, and I searched for a year, looking at all these e-bike videos, and I came out to settle on this one. If I had the money, I would buy an all-wheel drive e-bike from E-Cells. E-Cells is a company in the Midwest somewhere where they put two motors, one on the back and one on the front, that is two 750 watt motors. You get two batteries, one here and one on the back rack, and that thing goes like a tank. It don't have the mid-drive motor. It just has one in the front, one in the front, and one in the back. And it comes with the battery. These Himiway batteries are really good. They got like 48 volt, 17 amp hour, and that's a lot when it comes to batteries. That's a lot of battery. There are other batteries. There's other bicycles that look like this one. One of them's called a Magicycle, and as I understand it, they're having some law difficulties because the Magicycles look just like the Himiway Cruisers, pretty much identical. As far as looks, the Magicycle battery is better, if I'm not mistaken, and it's about the same price, so it's the same bike essentially. Things to look for. Well, this bike here has got a suspension front fork. You're going to need a suspension seat no matter what bike you get. If it don't have suspension in the back, this is called a hardtail. Get a seat that's got springs on it, aftermarket seat, or a seat post with don't say nothing about that, no jokes, with a seat post with suspension on it. You're going to need it because the seat that came on the Himiway Cruiser was bad. It really made it, after I rode it a few days, I couldn't hardly ride it because the seat was so bad, it hurt so bad. So I got this seat, it's a Walmart seat. I got it off a second-hand guy down the road. And I just wanted to say, you know, Himiway makes good bikes, man. It's tough. It's good. It's strong. To go for 40 miles. I've had it 40 miles on a charge. I've had it a long way, and this is through the mud and the woods, the kind of stuff the hunting guys do. You know, I don't take it on the pavement. I don't have any pavement or anything. And I still got this Walmart bike that I bought. It's called a Hyper Bike. Now, this thing has a 36 volt battery. I bought this bike for 75 bucks. It's brand new. It doesn't work. I've been trying to get it to work, and I just can't get it to work. So either the controller's bad, or the only thing I can tell is the controller's bad. Because when I say go with my pedals, it don't go. The rear 200 watt motor doesn't go. See how small that motor is? Ain't no way to get. Well, it's little. It says voltage 36 volts DC, output 180 volts or 180 watts. I call it a 200 watt motor. 180 watts, it's not very much. It might move you. But what I'm thinking is, this battery is, you got to make sure it's the same kind of batteries. This battery's probably worth 100 bucks, 36 volt, like 8 amp hour battery. But it is lithium ion, just like mine. And I'm going to use this battery for my backup when this one goes dead. Now the 36 volt part is the part that gets me, because this motor, it'll run it, but it won't have as much power. You know, I don't know, it's just something I'm working on. I'd also like to take that, I'd like to put a front hub motor on this bike, like that Citizen Cycle did on his Red Rover. But that's all to come. You know, those bike kits, if you already got a mountain bike, if you've already got a mountain bike, just go ahead and buy a kit, e-bike kit from Ebike, or I don't know. There's a lot of stores that sell e-bike kits, and no, most of them don't come with a battery. You would think that these e-bike kits would come with batteries, but they don't. It's really weird, man. You'd think a company would sell the battery too. They don't do. I think they don't do it because the batteries are very expensive. They're like $300, $400, $500. The kit without the batteries usually run between I don't know, $200 and $500. And then you add the battery on it, and that bumps it up to $1,000. So they don't want to put that all together. They think it looks bad, I guess. I don't know. But if I had an e-bike company, which I might one day, because that's something I really like, and I think I want to do that. If I could make e-bikes or sell e-bikes, I would definitely have every one of my kits with a battery, priced all together, battery included. You guys out there that has e-bike companies, you need to do that, because people like me that don't know anything about e-bikes, they don't want to have to figure out what kind of battery they need. It needs to be already done, because I don't know anything about this stuff, and neither does a lot of new people come in. They don't know anything about it. So you guys need to put your batteries in with the kits, okay? I'm going to get a front hub kit for this Himiway Cruiser with a regen button on it, not solely to regenerate power when I'm going downhill. The more of the reason I need it is for the motor. You're going to get the motor anyway. I'm going to get like a 1,000 watt or 1,500 watt hub motor, one of the big ones, not one of the small ones. One that's not geared. That way I can get the regen, and the regen will make my brakes last a lot longer. The brakes will last a lot longer because the regen is a magnetic brake. Slows you down when you're going down the hills. That's the main thing I would like to have the regen for. So I'm gonna buy the kit anyway. I'm gonna get another battery, and I got that 36 volt battery, but I'm going to put the regen, front hub regen right here, and that will save your brakes, and it will generate some power. So keep that in mind. It's Kentucky, and I'm cutting the video off. Subscribe, and I'll have better content. I've just started.